check. It's Willie Waters.
She's that DVD.
And welcome back, man. It's Talk Dat episode 10. But we make it a 10 episodes, dog.
10.
And we still out. But we need a round of applause for that one.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Yeah, babe. All right, go, though.
Right. What's going on? So pick up where we leave off, man.
Wait, what? You know things heating back up again. Your boy didn't drop another one before Kendrick got a chance to respond.
Oh, yeah, I see that. What that one called again?
Taylor Swift?
No, Taylor Made.
Taylor Made
freestyle.
I think because Taylor Swift dropped. That's why I say that.
Oh, yeah.
I sure I got something to do with it too, though.
Yeah, because of the way he spelled Taylor, but then it could be Taylor Made because he used the AIs.
Oh, that's how.
Yeah, just saying. But then he did spell because Taylor. He spelled Taylor like how you would spell Taylor Swift, and Taylor spelled a little different. So it could have been that double entendre. I'm assuming. Yeah. What you thought about it?
What I think about it, I liked it. It's like a play off, like. I know a lot of people just be like, oh, hip hop was always it's about the music. Mm-hmm. But bro, we in 2024, it's not only about the music. Social media plays a big part in all of this too. Like, bro, you gotta be big. It's artists that's blowing up or becoming musical artists just off of their social media because they got a big following. So
I mean, no matter the area, you got the market. And then social media is the biggest marketing tool right now. So
that's it.
You gotta play it however you gotta play it. You gotta play it to your benefit. So
exactly. Yeah, so right now it's like you gotta do both and be able to do both. So I saw people say like they really don't like it. Me personally, I thought it was clever. Mm-hmm. It was a clever in terms of, there was a Kendrick diss that dropped, and everyone thought like, this might be his diss or his reply to Drake. But then it come to find out it was AI.
Right.
And then I saw like a couple of people from Drake's side was like, yeah, of course, that's what y'all do. Throw that out there and say, oh yeah, no, that ain't it. Just to check the temperature or check the response.
Right.
And then say, all right, no, that wasn't real, that was AI. So
I saw a guy, I don't know his name, that he said that he did it.
I saw it. I saw that.
You know his name?
No, I don't know his name.
Oh yeah, I think I saw it on TikTok. Me personally, but it's like I understand it, but like I'm more like of a realist. So it's like, okay, yeah, I understand it, but I feel like I don't see Drake and Tupac kind of like being on the same page of like how we know Tupac. Because you can't really say, I don't know, they wasn't around each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You good? But how we saw Tupac, or what we know Tupac to be, his images, I don't see those two kind of like mashing the pot. So I felt as though he should have leave Tupac out of it, per se. Me personally. Now I understand the cleverness of it and everything, but I'm just saying, me personally, nah. I would think, say for instance like this, Rick Ross doing it, but say for instance like Trick Daddy. I think like Trick Daddy and Tupac would have been cool.
Yeah,
like he might have could have done something of that nature per se. But yeah, it was clever. The song ain't hitting to me like how the first diss track. I thought that one was better. Yeah, you say that too. I thought that one was better. I see you got a Snoop Dogg AI on it too, right?
Yeah, Snoop.
What Snoop? You saw what Snoop said about it?
Yeah, Snoop said, "What y'all waking me up for? What y'all want me to do?" I think that was Snoop's way of staying neutral too.
Yeah.
Snoop is a big Drake fan too.
Right.
Or if he ain't a fan, he respect him.
Right. I honestly think that he respect the culture too of hip hop, and knowing that this comes with the culture in a sense. Yeah. As long as y'all, I'm sure Snoop is one of them. Tell them as long as y'all keep this. On wax behind closed doors and so forth,
Yeah. So I thought it was like clever in that aspect. Snoop just trying to stay neutral, but then I think it was like an 8 Mile thing. It reminded me of like how Eminem character B-Rod when he gone in the rap battle and he kind of like take away everything the boy was about to say to him.
Right.
So now it's like, you know what I'm saying? He used them to say, but he like, yo, we need you, like, get in there.
Right.
Like, go jump in there.
Right.
So then he starts saying, like, well, you could talk about this, you could talk about this.
Right.
So now, imagine if Kendrick had a diss and those were the things he was saying on it. Now you got to go back to the drawing board.
Right. Right.
In a time where everyone's saying, yo, hurry up, what's taking so long?
Right. But see, I say, but see, nowadays too, it's like you can't let that dictate what's going on because people change their minds so quickly.
Yeah.
So like everyone has short-term memory. Whenever he drop, as long as it's impactful, I think that it's gonna, But I think with this is my prediction with Kendrick Lamar. Right? I think Kendrick Lamar is gonna make that a full body of work. Not say that the
like a whole album.
Like a whole album. Not saying that he's gonna be dissing Drake on the whole album.
Yeah.
Right? But it's gonna be, he's more like a movie.
Yeah.
Right? He's more like a movie. So it's like things are gonna be intertwined within this movie that's gonna, if you know what's going on, it's gonna resonate with you to say, all right, oh shit, he talking with Drake in this situation. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like, just say for instance, like how you have like, how you say there's a lot of goofies with a check.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might have a situation within the situation where it's Disney characters. You understand what I'm like? And it intertwined with everything that I'm just saying. He's that type of artist. But I think it's gonna be that's what I think he's gonna do right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. This thing kind of like tricky, baby, because everyone, if you notice, how many people speaking about the business side about it within the diss.
Yeah.
Drake,
I saw that.
Drake with the split.
The splits. Yeah. Talking about splits and all that.
And then Ross said something too about the deal.
Yeah.
I got to try to find some of the lyrics. But yeah, so I don't know. You saw when Larry Jackson was on Joe Budden?
Yeah, I saw that phone call too. That I felt like that was important. It was Joe Budden called Larry.
Joe Budden called Larry.
And I think he didn't answer right away, so he ended up calling him back.
Right.
And the first thing he tell him is like, yo, I on L. So
yeah.
Careful with what you say. Bro.
Right.
And then Larry Jackson said something, but he didn't go in too depth into details because of course he's in the business and whatever arrangements he got going on, he don't want.
Larry Jackson, for the people who don't know who Larry Jackson is.
All right, so Larry Jackson is the guy before he was running at Gamma, he was over at Apple Music and he was basically one of the head people. I don't know if it was just urban or just Apple Music in whole. So he was one of the first persons over there when Apple Music first started their streaming. If you go back to a couple of Drake records, he referenced him, say someone get Larry Jackson on the phone. You remember when Drake did that like $20 million Apple Music deals?
Right.
Well, I'm sure Larry Jackson was one of the guys who helped broker that deal.
Right.
So he's been around in the music industry. Him being the head of Apple Music, he was able to get a lot of relationships within the industry.
Right.
So, after his time at Apple ran its course, he left Apple and started his own company, which is like a music distribution company called Gamma.
Gamma, right.
So right now, Gamma has the biggest artist I would say is Sexy Red. Is their lead artist right now. But also they got like other distributions, which is with a company called Open Shift. And on Open Shift, you got I think Boston Richie was over there at one point. It's a couple of Florida guys. And then let me see who else. There's some other people on Open Shift, but Ross is over there at Gamma too. He's doing his distribution. That project with him and Meek Mill was released through Gamma. French Montana's over there. But Larry Jackson say when he started Gamma, he wanted to come up with like the Avengers of the music industry, basically. Like, fine. I never watched Avengers, so y'all could kind of like, hey, don't trash me just for saying that.
And I think, and I think before he was with Apple, he was Chief Keef manager.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Larry Jackson. I think he was the one
who got him the deal at Interscope.
Right, and he was the one that put Kanye and Pusha on that.
I Don't Like?
I Don't Like.
Oh, wow.
It was him that did that. So yeah, I mean, for people more relation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where I left off? What I was saying, Larry Jackson, he did the open shift. Sexy Red. Oh, French Montana, Rick Ross, their last project was on there. The one with him and Meek
Meek
Mill.
Mill, right?
I can't think of no other ones, but yeah, Larry Jackson wanted to create like the Avengers of the music industry, which basically, Usher is another one who's over there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so his last project was with Gamma.
All right. Okay.
So
They heavy already.
you know what I'm saying? So he trying to get like all the biggest stars that he could think of, and then he wanted to get like walk hand in hand with the biggest star within the music industry to help him flagship and catapult this
Right.
record label or whatever.
Right.
So it's like from listening to these diss records and what Joe Budden was asking Larry was just kind of like, you know, asking him what he thought of the whole beef and what's going on. And you know, Larry Jackson was like, you know, it's good for business. He said a lot without saying much.
Right. Exactly. But what I remember too is okay. He said, and I remember Ross said that Drake sent a cease and desist.
To French. Yeah. He said that.
So they asked about that too. And you remember what Larry said?
Larry said he thought that was funny.
And I thought that was funny that he said that he thought that was funny.
Yeah. Because it's like, I don't know. If you listening to Ross didn't sound like he found any humor in that. But
Right.
taking from Larry Jackson, say he trying to create the Avengers, nigga, who's Thanos?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So, and then I'm reading like all these theories and saying like, let's switch from that and go over to Drake deal over at Republic and Universal.
Right.
You know, Drake, when he signed his new deal, which he's currently in, it was like they called it a LeBron type of deal.
Right.
And if anybody remember when LeBron signed the LeBron type of deal with Nike, everyone was saying what? It's like $1 billion deal.
Yeah.
Which I find funny is like once we get to some of these high numbers, they don't even want to say the number anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know, for whatever reason, that's what it be.
Yeah.
So when them saying like, yo, Drake signed a LeBron type of deal, to me, that's like, okay, that's $1 billion deal. And if anybody, like, if you in business, the last thing you want to do is shell out a whole bunch of operating income to any deal. So you'll find a way to break down the money. Yeah,
Right,
this
yeah.
person is due this amount of money, but you don't want to have to give them all of this money at one time.
Right.
So now here's my theory. I could be right, I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? My theory is when he signed that deal, it was like, okay, yeah, we could give you this amount of money up front, but per year, or I don't know if it's per artist, now we start talking percentages
Right.
to get you the amount of money that you're owed.
Right.
So that's what I think is going on over with Drake's deal at Republic. And, you know, we won't know the exact details of these informations unless we had the contracts, the Polish contracts, or either party that's involved in a contract say, yo, this what it is. And you kind of like got to take their word for it. But to me, it's kind of like, I don't think it's far-fetched to say that Drake is receiving some type of percentages off of artists that's over at Republic and Universal, because he's throwing a lot of slick lines, like, you know,
Right. Check the splits.
yeah, he's always talking about splits. He's saying say who's the boss over at UMG? Say Google saying Lucian, but I think they mistaken. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
But he could be saying that. He could be saying that because he's trying. It's kind of like when 50 was with Interscope and he had and him.
saying I'm paying all the bills. I'm paying all
Right,
the bills on
exactly.
but
Exactly.
I'm bringing in all the money.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying.
And that's probably why Ross is saying like you when Ross said something like you losing money for the.
That's what he said. Which is like, that's
don't
just
know.
him being animated. But then I saw when people came up with that theory and put that theory out there, Ross was quick to comment on it and say cap,
right.
in far as gamma. But
Right, the gamma.
once again, you won't be privy to this information if this deal doesn't involve you. So
Right.
I don't think Ross has the information to say whether or not that's true.
Right, but
he would hope it's not true.
The human, like Larry Jackson, made me feel as though
it is.
It was true
Yeah.
because he didn't say it, but like you said, he said a lot without saying nothing in a sense. When he said, "I find that funny with the cease and desist."
Yeah,
it's kind of like, okay, how you find that funny?
Yeah. What humor is there in that? You know what I'm saying?
The only humor that could be in it and the humor is only gonna come from a business standpoint, you know. You know, the only humor I can see coming and being in it is the fact that Drake maybe owns a part of
Gamma.
Yeah. And you send a cease and desist for something that may be
you own or you're benefiting off
that
of.
you may benefit from.
Yeah.
So that's the only way I see he say,
That's
but
funny.
I find it funny.
Yeah.
How else?
And then to me, it would also make sense of why Drake playing Sexy Red so close. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, Drake, he's always been the guy that, you know what I'm saying, he finds a younger talent, and he did it with the Migos. He did it with, like, you know, Block Boy JBs, and just, he be trying to be the first one that's this big artist to collaborate with the new coming artist.
Right.
But, like, recently, when he would do that, he wouldn't feature them on his album. So, on his last album, I saw, like, a lot of features.
How could he send a cease and desist?
What you mean how?
What did he send a cease and desist for?
He did a verse for French Montana's Mac and Cheese 5, which was released on Gamma.
Okay.
And it was the song called Splash Brothers. They end up replacing Drake's verse with Lil Wayne's verse. So originally Drake was supposed to be on Splash Brothers.
Okay. So he sent a cease and desist for that.
Yeah, saying like, yeah, basically
don't use
my verse, and you use my verse, it's gonna be consequences and repercussions. Well, I think that's why you playing Sexy Red so close. Like, bro, you featuring her on your album, you taking her on tour, like, you only do this for artists that you're benefiting from.
Right. Yeah, either that or Larry Jackson pay him to be close to his artist.
Come on, bro. How much are we talking? You know what I'm saying?
But like brokered this deal with you with Apple.
You gotta. But that's it's what have you done for me lately, bro?
Right. So now Drake. So you saying now Drake because we negotiating now.
Yeah.
Right. So now Drake, counter offer could be like, well, I want a percentage.
That's the only thing would make it sense because you playing for keeps in the music industry, bro. Yeah, you could give me this fee, which is like a performance or marketing fee, but once you get to a certain plateau of money, you know, like, bro, it ain't about that no more. Let's talk some percentages, because if I get 1% of your company and your company is valued at $1 billion, I just made $100 million.
Right.
As opposed to you giving me $5 million to stand next to your artist for a couple of shows.
Yeah.
And at that point, I'm more invested, but you got to have the leverage too. Who has more leverage than Drake in the music game right now? And aside from all of that, he's Jewish.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in no malicious way. No. I'm saying, bro, Jewish people are very good. Not only do they run the music industry, but they're very good businessmen, and they're very business oriented.
Right.
And they're very good at that, bro. Like, we can learn a lot from the Jews. So, but in that aspect, and everyone around him is Jewish as well too. So, like, bro, they playing for keeps. It ain't like, no, bro, how much you can't even. I hear them say a bar right now. I don't even know what my price is for a show right now. Like, what makes sense? Like, okay, I'm getting this amount of money, but like, is this even enough?
Yeah, yeah.
So,
when you get to that point, like, everything have to make sense. Like, not just taking the show for this money. It's kind of like, all right, how could I do this show while I build me bigger and gain from it? And you understand? It can't just be like, oh, I'm just doing it for the money.
Yeah, no.
I got to be a little bit bigger than that. Yeah.
Yeah, but shoot, I don't know.
Kendrick still ain't dropped.
And then you know what's making me mad? Everyone's saying, "Oh, y'all gave Drake 3 weeks. Drake had 3 weeks to respond." Well, hold on. Before y'all say that, right? 3 weeks to respond. Let's take into account he was still on tour. You could say that's an excuse or it's not an excuse because of course there's studios and tour buses on tour or whatever, you know what I'm saying, where you could record. But when we talk about where your focus is, your focus is on putting on a good show each and every night for all of these cities that you go to. So he's on tour. Then you had the Like That would drop, right? Not only when Future and Metro announced that they was doing this album, they announced that it was 2 albums. They announced 2 dates. The first date and then the next date, which was 2 to 3 weeks later. So the first one drops, of course, Like That's on there. Kendrick getting at him, or everybody on the albums getting at Drake. So then, to me, it was like, okay, they about to drop another album. Well, let me see what they saying on there. So you have to check the temperature and see if there's anything else on the second album or the second drop to make sure that you need to respond to anything else. It wasn't not too long after that album. I think that album dropped at 12 a.m. We had the diss, right after that.
Yeah.
So that's the timeline, you know. And I think like we went back to when he did the diss with Pusha T as opposed to Meek Mill. Like you looking at the whole thing. You need to see, okay, what are we really doing here? What is this guy trying to get out of me? Why is he looking to get a rise out of me right now? You know what I'm saying? No Diddy. So I think that's what he was doing. And I think why he going so hard right now, he know Kendrick ain't got nothing. Or he knowing he's having a tough time right there because on this record, the last one with the AI on it, what'd he say? Yo, I know you stressed out in that New York apartment trying to figure out what you would say. And it's like, he's a bully in that aspect. Once he done figure you out and he got the inside intel of what's really going on, he can stick it to you. Before it was kind of like, okay, I'm figuring out, let me get some more intel. Let me see. Then once you figure out, okay, what they got and what they ain't got and what's really going on,
yeah, but then you
let it fly, guys. He's frail inside.
You just keep getting that. You keep getting that, and the person ain't saying nothing, and you just keep talking. You giving them more intel too. You know, Kendrick Lamar, them sharp too. He could be taking in a lot of intel too, waiting on the next, and putting that inside that computer. I don't know.
I think Kendrick will wait. Like when Kendrick respond, I think we didn't be over this and forget about this and moved on with our lives, and then he could bring us back. He could bring us back, and it could be like, every one of his fans gonna be like, "Oh, we told you he's gonna reply. This is the best diss ever. It's so creative.
What if it is?
It's so over the top.
It might be,
but bro,
it might be. It might be.
Yeah, but no, bro. Like, I think y'all put the timeline on Drake, and y'all said, bro, he needed to drop immediately. Drake dropped within 3 weeks. Kendrick Lamar should be at those same guidelines. Exactly.
Kendrick Lamar started it.
Exactly.
Right, he started it, and then Drake responded. And
so the last guy took 3 weeks to respond, quote unquote. So this guy, we should have a diss within 3 weeks.
I don't know. I mean,
why not? I'm saying if we holding one guy to these certain standards, then everyone needs to be held to the same.
That guy always dropping.
Who
they looking for in 3 weeks? He drops more regularly.
So
they looking for a reply because the shot was fired too. You know, it's some people I'm saying what you're saying too. You know, but it's fans gonna know who the type of person that he is.
Yeah, but you heard what Jay say.
And then you can't let
you acting like you in at war right now, nigga. No, it's the missiles, bro.
He at war. He might be in the barracks. He in the barracks right now. When you come out now, you don't even know he even had these type of gun.
Shots fired, bro.
He had war. If
you better send Baby Keem out. Tell Baby Keem throw some lines or something.
Everything
right
in war ain't offense. You know? But
you don't want to get back into a corner. Speaking of corner, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney happened over the weekend. What you think about
that? Boy.
You don't want to get back into a corner.
First of all, I ain't gonna lie. First of all, honestly, I always anyone you know, I could tell you, I always thought Devin Haney was suspect. always. He never really impressed me. People be like, oh, he's next to Mayweather. No, I was a big Mayweather fan. No, he's nothing like Mayweather.
Right, the only person close to Mayweather right now is Tank.
Right. That's the closest you could get
That's
to him.
That's the closest you can get to him right now. All
right,
these
see,
other jokers.
Devin Haney. This is why I felt like Devin Haney had a problem. But see, Ryan Garcia fooled all us too, you know. If I would have felt,
I wouldn't have. If I was betting, I would have bet on Haney just because of the antics what Ryan was doing. Then he come in overweight. I was just like,
that was actually a big plus, you know.
For him,
what
the 3.5 pounds?
What that means so much. That means because you got to understand what you got to do to your body to keep it at a certain weight. That was big. But see, I mean, real boxers, them gonna be like that wasn't a fair playing field, which it really wasn't in a sense. But I understand Ryan Garcia because of what happened prior. You see, if he lost, not the fact that he lost the Tank, the way that he lost the Tank, because it looked like he gave up. You get what I'm saying? Now, this fight, wait, I don't care about no belt because he couldn't win the belt because he was overweight.
Yeah,
I don't care about no belt. I just need the W because if I lose this, it's over for me.
Yeah,
you know. So, you know, he was kind of like doing so much behind closed door, like behind off the scene and stuff like.
I thought he was going crazy right now.
Me too. But he fooled everyone. But from a straight boxing standpoint, like if a person focused, see a lot of times when they see Devin Haney, when he get hit, he's get stick. It's like sometimes you gotta if you don't roll with the punch, you understand what I'm saying? So he's get hit. So when he get hit, he's get hit so hard. But Ryan Garcia got on left hook was so quick, you ain't gonna see it coming. So you know that's the one where it's hurt the most. And when I see in the first round, he hit him with that boop, and he had him. I said, "See that? See that? See that?" The only thing that surprised me is the fact that Ryan Garcia didn't look focused, and then he did what he did. But he said it, you know. But he said it though.
What he say?
He's like, "Y'all don't worry about what I'm doing outside of that ring. Y'all worry about what I'm gonna do inside the ring."
Yeah.
And he did that. Devin Haney died. He always running mode thing, but he was so humble the next morning. So we're gonna go back to the
basics.
Yeah. Shut your mouth face. You know.
Who you think Devin Haney should fight next?
Devin Haney?
Yeah.
Who should he fight next?
I see Adrian Bronner say, bro, you gotta fight me.
I would wait though. I don't know what weight they'll fight at. He would be.
You think he should fight him?
No.
How much?
He shouldn't fight Adrian.
No, I don't think
he
so. How much fight Adrian and lose?
Enough. 4 or 5. I don't know. I wouldn't want to see that fight though. I don't think he should fight him.
No, he ain't dropped that far.
I think I was like, who Ryan Garcia should fight now? Because I got to think of somebody. Devin Haney got to go rebuild, man. He need to fight someone. He have to fight somebody. Either he have to fight someone who like coming up and just. I think Gervonta Davis could beat Frank Martin. Maybe he should go fight Frank Martin after he loses to Gervonta, because he could lose to Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he should fight Frank Martin after that loss.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. They should maybe look into that. Now you got to think about who Ryan Garcia could fight next.
Yeah.
I see him calling out Boots. You know about Boots?
No, I don't
Boots
know.
Enos.
What his name is?
Boots Enos. Yeah, but he from Philly. That's Gilly them better than the thing too. They cool with him. I don't know if you remember one time. You know who Terrence Crawford is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you remember one time, just the other day, Wallow hit up Terrence and say something in messages, and then he screenshot the messages and send him the Boots. And Terrence Crawford get mad at Wallow for that. But
I did see something about that.
Boots is him, but they saying like, I think he called out Boots to fight Boots.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
I would want to see that.
Okay.
I would want to see that. Because they've been trying to put, I don't think Boots ready to fight Terrence Crawford. He can embarrass him.
Yeah.
Experience the one, he can embarrass him. But yeah. But Tank wrote the fight.
When that fight is?
And Tank fight. I can tell you right now. Tank fighting Frank Martin. I don't know why Frank Martin fighting Tank. I don't know why.
What his record is? Tank Martin.
Frank, he undefeated.
Okay.
But I think he too young. He too no. He ain't ready. Not for no tank. Not for no tank. But the reason why I would fight him if I was tank is because we got to get rid of the undefeated record. You know what I mean? Only me need to be with this undefeated record.
Mm-hmm. That's how you. Make
June 15th.
Okay. So you got what? May, June. You got a couple, like a month and a half.
June 15th. But yeah, I really think Devin need to get knocked down, but 6 times though. But he only dropped with 4. He hold on the boy so tight. Couple of listen. What?
I was like, but I ain't bet on this one, boy. Listen. Jeez.
The playoffs start.
Yeah.
NBA. The Heat in the playoff, we done lose the first one. No, they man. But we lost the game 1.
Yeah.
But I think the Celtics got a problem with us this series.
Hey, nobody's make better game adjustments than us, dog. You know who our coach is?
Spo.
You know who coach is?
Spo.
The coach.
So let's pull up the brackets. We need to do them bracket.
Yeah.
You need to do them bracket. Let's pull up the bracket, man. Let me give you my predictions. I give you my NBA predictions round by round. Round by round.
Shoot. How you feel about Denver?
I can tell you right now in this bracket, because they get up with the last one. So who playing who? All right, boom. So now the Celtics Heat.
Celtics Heat, who I think come out of that. Are you pulling? I care what y'all say. Are you pulling?
Yeah, they can get mad at me too.
Yeah.
Heat and 7.
I think Jimmy being out right now, that's hurting us a little bit. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the last game we was down at 30-something at the most. We ended up finishing the game, losing by 20. But I can tell you what Spo say, but they don't get no extra points for beating us by whether you beat us by 1 or by 50, nigga, you don't get no extra points for that.
No.
It's wins and losses, but the last thing, they better hope we don't steal one in fucking Boston. It's over. Steal one in Boston, see what got happen.
So you saying now the Heat gonna, so
Heat
you got
7, baby.
Heat 7. All right, so now the winner of that series will play the Cavaliers or the Magic. Who you got in that series?
I don't believe in the Magic.
Like they got a good young team though. They got a good young team.
They like the Knicks to me. I just don't believe in them. Y'all gotta go do something. Like,
so you got the Cavaliers.
I got the Cavaliers.
I got the Cavaliers in that series too, but I think the series could be tough. I think the series Cavaliers in like 6. I don't know if I'd say go to 7, but either way, I think Cavaliers. Mm-hmm. Then now you got the Bucks and the Pacers.
I think the Bucks kind of overhyped.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I think the Bucks overhyped.
Even with Lillard?
Bro, I think the Bucks overhyped.
So you think the Pacers?
Lillard don't even want to be there. Lillard's still giving y'all hints he want to be in Miami. Our contract's on up, but we don't watch nothing. I going with the Pacers on that one.
I going with the Bucks in that series.
With that. And y'all could probably say I hating them too because they try to sabotage us, but I on they run.
The Knicks and the 76ers.
That's another one I think got in 7 series too. I like that series. But who I got winning that?
Mm-hmm.
I could go with the Sixers. Y'all need to get Buddy needing some more points. Buddy start, but I pulling in that one too, but I don't care.
I got the 76ers in that too. But
you got the Sixers.
Just like what you just said, I don't believe in the Knicks. I mean that I don't believe in the Knicks. He's so dead. I tell you, my boys.
You know who the Knicks remind me of? Not as bad though. The Knicks remind me of the Cowboys, but
they waste, boy. They waste, boy. The Cowboys win in the 90s. They got a reason. They the loser.
Wait, when the Knicks win? When the last time the Knicks win?
Don't worry, Albert. I don't believe in the Knicks, boy. I don't believe in the Knicks. I don't believe in them. I tell one of my boys, I say, yeah, if Embiid healthy, he say, oh, Randall ain't healthy. I say, listen to me. I don't know nothing but the Knicks. I just know y'all dead. You understand what I'm saying? I just know y'all. I don't need it. Y'all dead. So dead, boy. Sixers and 6. And they done down 1-0. They mean nothing. What?
Then what is West?
All right, now the West first round.
Who you got?
Okay, they got the Thunder and the Pelicans. Oh, I like the Thunder in that series.
Yeah.
I like the Thunder in that series.
Who the Thunder big players is?
Shai Gildas Alexander. I can't even say the name. Shai Alexander, you know what I mean? He's like that. He think he can win the MVP.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but he bought this new player right now. Yeah, I think he should win the MVP. He should win the MVP.
Yeah, I got OKC in that one too.
OKC. Then you got the Clippers and the Mavericks.
I think this is another good series. They played last night, right?
Yeah, they played last night.
Who ended up winning that?
The Clippers blew them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know how them things be. You know what scared me though when I look at the stats? I didn't watch the game, but I see some of the stats. What scared me in that series for the Mavericks is they get beat, I think, by 20. If I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
But I think they get beat in double digits for sure. But Kyrie and Luka had 30 points each. So like they bench me. They can't give you that every night.
No. Oh, and that's another thing what I wanted to say, but the Heat and the Celtics.
Oh, all them 3-pointers.
But they had like 60 points off of trees, but let me see you do that every night then. All right. I go wait.
No, they can't do that every day.
All right.
The Timberwolves and the Suns.
Timberwolves and the Suns. Hold on, wait. We didn't say who we got in thing. In the Clippers and the.
Oh yeah, my bad. You right.
I mean the Mavs.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
Yeah, I like the. Yeah, I did the Clippers too.
That's a good series though. 7 games.
It is game 7. Timberwolves and Suns.
And the Suns.
Again, the Timberwolves. That they think that new team them could just. I think the random thing. Yeah. Well,
shoot. If they lose, you think they dismantle them?
Yeah, I don't think they would have a choice. I mean, they run it back again. I don't think they see Durant there again next year. I think Booker would still be there, but
yeah, with some landing spots if he leave there with some landing spots.
Durant?
Yeah.
Boy, he almost moved into that vet category at that point, you know.
Go wherever.
Yeah, like somebody who won a championship, like in need pieces. I don't know how much he charge. I don't know.
Mox.
You know.
You know Mox.
Yeah, but he in the latter part of his career, man.
But like you say, he in that vet role, like you already know KD could be fucking KD, bro.
Yeah, that's probably have to be a short-term deal.
Yeah, one, 2 years.
Yeah,
maybe a 2 to 3. I would say 2 to 3 years.
I see. I think
he would sign
2 years be max.
Yeah, maybe 2 on the option for 3. But yeah, like you said, short-time deal.
Nuggets and the Lakers. Right? As bad as I don't pick the Lakers because yes, I would like to see LeBron. Think of but they ain't beat the Nuggets in 500 days, but for real.
Ain't nothing sweet happening, bro.
Yeah, like the Nuggets in down. So now we're in round 2.
Nuggets.
So in round 2, you have the first part, you have the Heat and the Cavaliers. I have them too.
I got the Heat, big.
Yeah, the Heat could win that series too. I got the Heat in that series. Now, the next second round, you got the Bucks. No, well, you have the Pacers.
Yeah, I got the Pacers.
And the Sixers. Who you like in that one?
Ooh, I like the Sixers.
All right. Sixers. And I have the Bucks and the Sixers.
Who you like in that one?
Wow. I like the Sixers in that one. As long as Embiid could be healthy.
Yeah.
But I still go right with the Sixers. I can see the Sixers. All right, so round 2, you have the Thunder versus the Clippers. I have them too.
Yeah, I got the Clippers.
I got the Thunder to beat them. And you have the Suns and the Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah, and I have the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets in that series too. But nah, these the Eastern Conference Finals.
You got the Heat vs. the Sixers?
You said the Heat and the Sixers.
The Heat and the Sixers? I got the Heat, boy, pulling.
Buddy, you going to the championship, buddy. Sixers, I got the Sixers, my buddy, you going to the championship, boy. What? Yeah, we can double back Heat. I had to see if you didn't win couple, boy. We can bring one home. So,
then on the West?
On the West Coast, you got
the Clippers.
The Clippers and the Nuggets.
Right, Nuggets. Heat vs. Nuggets in the finals, guys.
Mm-hmm. And then I got the Thunder.
And then in the finals, I got us getting blown. I ain't gonna lie.
And the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets and the Thunder. I like the Thunder a lot. I think they got a little bit more experience to come to get over the top.
Yeah.
So I got the Nuggets. I got the Nuggets and the 76ers with a healthy Joel Embiid. I got the Nuggets and the 76ers. Yeah, buddy. You ain't gonna make it there, but boy, that Joker.
Yeah, beat this round.
I got the Nuggets winning the championship.
That's alright, though. Experience.
Yeah, I got the Nuggets winning the
Feel
championship.
Feel what it feels like to have the little trophy on the shirt, on the chest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, babe. Some niggas ain't make it that far.
Ever. Yeah. But you know, this buddy first playoff ever.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I know that feeling different too.
Yeah.
Even the atmosphere, you know.
I know
the media this and media that.
I know you wish the circumstances is different. Like, you know, you coming off the bench right now. Mm-hmm. It's like, baby, what? So sometimes you gotta get used to that. But even you don't want to get used to that.
Yeah.
So I just hope you have like a couple of good games in this series to where he move up and they be like, you know, let's try him in the starting rotation or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta go off.
But then you know that with the NBA, this is a different, like, you know.
Politics is usual.
Yeah, you
so
know
that's on every level.
I can tell you that. I can tell you that.
I like it though.
Yeah. So mashing the pot with hip hop and basketball, right?
Yeah.
So, I was thinking, right? If we compare who like who, you know what I'm saying? So like you got the top rappers,
yeah,
and then you say who would we compare them to, in hip hop? But you know what I was thinking?
Who that?
Like, all right, so these people remind me of each other a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could probably tell me maybe one or two you could kind of like say compare or like, right? So Jay-Z is like Jordan to me.
He's like a pioneer. Everyone trying to emulate him.
Right. He had that $1 billion status.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He came, he saw, he conquered.
Yeah.
Type vibe. And then I feel like Lil Wayne is Kobe. If you were a Lil Wayne fan from the beginning, you know that Lil Wayne was a big Jay-Z fan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kobe game came from Jordan.
Yeah, absolutely.
I say that too because on top of that, the work, you know, like Lil Wayne, work ethic. Like, I saw a story with Kobe. They say Kobe said he used to wake up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, practice. He saw practice at 6 o'clock. Yeah, you might get some breakfast or whatever. Might take an hour nap. You get up. You practice again at 9. This all before the practice with the team, you know. He practice again. Then 12, whatever. He might take a little rest. Then he go to the game, the practice with the team. And then after the practice with the team, he have another practice, and then he do it all over again the next day. And that was the explanation as to why he don't pass niggas the ball. Because he said, y'all just come to practice 15 minutes before practice and leave.
It's your first practice, but my third practice.
What? That's why he say you don't pass the ball to niggas. I rather take the shot with 4 people on me than to pass with you. You don't practice like me. So when you think about Lil Wayne, I don't think nobody put in more studio time in the industry than Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
You know? So I think like they're that. Absolutely. And then, he's Kobe's like his favorite player. Yeah. And stuff too. Mm-hmm. I guess, that's what has happened when people kind of like, when you relate and resonate with a person, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta emulate the greats.
And I feel like, who next? I feel like Drake is LeBron. Mm-hmm. New era. Yep. Longevity.
Nobody do these like this.
A whole bunch of hits.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Got the rings.
Kind of like nice until you push him in the corner.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Drake is more like, and I feel like J. Cole is like Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant. What? J. Cole is Derrick Rose, wait.
No. J. Cole like Kevin Durant. The reason why I said it is like, it's like, yeah, he like Kevin Durant. Cause they great at what they do, but then
they gotta go link up with somebody.
They gonna go in the outskirts and cut their movies and everything. They ain't trying to. You understand what I'm saying? Kevin Durant ain't the person would want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Fox.
Kind of like, but everybody know he's a baller, and when he go up against anybody, he could have the better of them at some point in time. You get what I'm saying? So, and then Ja Morant. I mean, NBA young boy and Ja Morant.
See him basically. Who Kanye is?
Ooh, who is Kanye? I can tell you right now. You want to know modern day or you want to know back in the day? Who's Kanye?
Do both.
We saying Jay-Z and Jordan and all that, so we got to do it. Kanye is... But I just think about Kanye now that you say that,
Ooh.
But I can tell you what first come to my mind.
Ooh.
Kanye is Dennis Rodman. I don't know.
Why you say that?
He's do it his way all the time. And when he in the game, whenever he come in the game, he don't care if he scored a point or not. Mm-hmm. He could be the most impactful when he in the game. Yeah. And that's in whatever angle. You get what I'm saying?
Whether it's fashion, music, or whatever he doing, he can get it.
And they could be rambunctious.
Yeah.
Right? So the first thing that come to my mind is like Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
You always can see him on the thing because he always doing something that's out of the loop. Like that's different.
And you said, but what this boy doing?
What you dealing with? You know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, in the game that he playing, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who Travis Scott will be?
Travis Scott. Jeez.
These heavy hitters right now.
Travis Scott.
Dang, man.
Travis Scott. Give me another one and come back to Travis. They can get. Hold on, they can tell you who's Travis Scott.
Somebody else. Let me see who else I got. Who Lil Baby is?
Who is it? Who Lil Baby is? Lil Baby is Anthony Edwards.
Ant-Man. That's a good comparison. I like that. You see what I say to the KD the other day?
When he was playing and he did that shit and he's like, I ain't really what he say.
He said, I told you your old ass. I told your old ass. But you could tell like it come from he respect. He
that's his favorite player.
Exactly.
He emulated his game from KD.
Exactly.
Right.
And KD chuckled too, like he laughed at it too, like I like niggas that's like they play their game and they know and they confident in who they is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So It's like, you don't gotta always just trash talk just to trash talk, but nigga, when I doing my shit, I can let you know.
Right.
So I thought that was funny. Then Dirk, who you think Dirk is?
Lil Durk?
Yeah.
Lil Durk is...
Fuck.
over the league. He's one of them players but were like real good, but just can't get over the top. Like, I don't see him winning an MVP, but he's be so great on the teams that I'm like trying to think.
Jason Tatum, me.
Travis Scott kind of Jason Tatum-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Travis Scott kind of Jason Tatum-ish. They trying to look at some teams now. Hold on, let me see. Who you just asked me?
Dirk. Nigga just win a Grammy now. You win his first Grammy.
Yeah.
Who just win? Shoot, damn. That's a good one too, though.
That's a good one.
What about Raw Wave? Who you think Rod Wave is?
I think Rod Wave is Giannis.
Yeah.
Because
you said that.
Because Giannis don't ever look like he happy. He could win the championship. You see Rod Wave, see solo shows, you probably go on this story right after that, he got a big heartbreak emoji or something. Like, you get what I'm saying? So like Giannis is like, you know, he don't, as big as he is, he don't care about no fame. He don't want no fame.
Yeah.
I kind of see Rod Wave the same way. Like Giannis, they'll win and they at the top of the game, but they still hiding at the same time. You know? They don't care about it. Like they I don't know if anyone ever see Giannis smile.
I know one thing, he ain't doing nothing without his brother. I'll tell you that.
He ain't doing nothing without his brother.
Hey, y'all can't say Giannis ain't no his brother's keeper, cause boy, what he said, he just said he went with Nike over Adidas because Adidas didn't know if they wanted to sign his brother.
So then Nike come with the contract and tell him, say, yeah, sign it, we can get your brother on next week or whatever. But you sign yours today. Nope. I ain't signing that till y'all bring my brother on. But Giannis sad, but you see Giannis, every time Giannis brother get in the game, he stink up the court. Every time he get in the game. But every time I see him do on crossover that they make one layup, the whole bench going crazy. I say, yeah, that's when you know you're dead. You know anybody on the team them dead, he hit that one shot, everybody go crazy. Wait, what? They telling you. What?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's funny, but mothers.
So we interviewed Bo Wotino the other day. Yeah. We spoke about a lot of things. Yeah, we spoke about his number one song.
I like it.
I see Bo Wotino. I trying to figure out if Normal is the biggest hip-hop song in the Bahamas. Like history.
Oh, history.
From a Bahamian.
I don't know.
Because they just had Kalai Cool Effect. So they're gonna it's the biggest Cool Effect
in
the Bahamas in Nassau. But
okay.
they got it. I don't know how it looked like 10,000 people to me. But I saw on the news they said it was like over 10,000 people that was there.
Oh, it was. On the beach?
On the beach. Oh, I think they had it at the National Stadium.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And but Wotino performed Normal.
Yeah.
And 10,000 people were singing Normal. And you see 10,000 cameras. You get what I'm saying? So I was saying, I never saw something like that. Yeah. In an era where people are arguing about whether or not Bahamians is a sport Bahamian.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? I felt like that was I like to see stuff like that. That let me know. Yeah. We got each other back.
Yeah.
You feel me? We just need to saw.
What Bobo say, babe? You gotta be hard, brother.
You gotta be hard.
You gotta be hard, bro. We ain't just about New Jersey's used being, but you gotta be doing your thing.
You gotta be doing your thing for real.
Yeah, babe. That's the truth, babe. See, a lot of people just be like, man, I won't get on the podcast, man. But you gotta be doing your thing, babe.
Yeah.
None of this is coming easy, dog.
I know a girl who really only just listening to them.
See?
I being totally honest with you. Totally honest with you.
Yeah.
All the Galentine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they take what they doing serious, babe.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
you
I'm
can't-
saying. And you making good stuff.
And you can't pick me up and drop me off when you ready. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and by them ain't never stop.
No.
They really is take time and craft they wise.
Yep.
You gotta support that 100%,
Facts.
babe. 1,000%.
1,000. I say Galentine.
What's up?
It's Island Time. They got a series.
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3 with like it's like a Valentine Island. You understand?
Okay,
but it's
okay.
like girl songs.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, she know the whole series, every song word for word, you know? So it there.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Twin them. Y'all can see them on this in a little bit.
Yeah, babe. Coming soon. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, these episodes coming up, but y'all about to see something new. We getting back on the road, man. We about to come through.
Yeah.
Coming into a city now, you.
Yep.
So we about to think back on the road, but glad we make it a freaking 10 episodes.
Yep.
And we keeping going, but
Keep
now
going.
we make it 10, now we gotta get to 100.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's it.
and we
So
ain't
we can
stopping.
start traveling. We pulling up on people them or the country.
I want y'all to put down in the comments where y'all want to see us, dog. Like,
Yeah.
put your city in the comments and tell us where we need to come next
Yeah.
to.
Tell us who we need to.
Tag who need to be on the show,
Let's
too.
go.
That's another thing, dog. But
New artists,
you know what I'm saying?
entrepreneurs.
Anybody doing anything in the music, anybody doing anything in multimedia, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, anybody, let's get it. We appreciate y'all. This episode 10, man. And I go by the name of Willie Waters.
G-Stack, TBD. Talk that. Talk that. Hey. Talk that.